In the last video, we learned that there are three classes of materials: metals, polymers, and ceramics. But what does it really mean to be a metal, or a polymer, or a ceramic? Let's find out. So here are a few items. Let's see if you can pick out the objects that have metal in them. Did you get those? Yeah, the hammer has metal in it, the electrical wire, the spark plug, and the aluminum foil. All of those have metal in them. Now, why does a material belong in the metal group? Well, for metals, it's easy. And it's because it's made up of mostly metal atoms that are metallically bonded together. Now, being metallically bonded together gives metals all sorts of cool properties. For example, it makes metals tough, like the hammer, and electrically conductive, like the wire and the spark plug. It also makes metals able to plastically deform without breaking, like the aluminum foil. And it makes metals opaque. That means you can't see through them. And no, transparent aluminum from Star Trek is not a metal. It's a ceramic. And it's a material that is actually being made today. So now, can you pick out the objects that have polymer or plastic in them? This may be a little more difficult. Did you get those? I bet you got the plastic bottles. All right, so we have the plastic bottles, and we have the wire plastic, the insulation around the wire. But did you get the wood of the hammer or the epoxy? Those were a little more challenging. But yes, all of those are polymers. So why is a material a polymer? It seems that we have a pretty diverse group of materials. But all of these items have two things in common. One, they are organic. That means they contain carbon. And two, they consist of long chain molecules. Polymers can be engineered to have a wide variety of properties, but the items that you see here share some common polymer properties. Most polymers can be easily shaped, so we can create some really cool contours. Also, polymers are generally insulators. I bet that didn't shock you. All right, now can you pick out the ceramics? All right, we have the spark plug. We have the ceramic cup or the porcelain cup. We have the glass containers, and we have the grinding wheel. So again, this was probably more difficult than the metal objects. All right, so what makes a ceramic a ceramic? Well, a ceramic consists of a bond between a metal atom and a non-metal atom. It's an inorganic material, and it's a mix between an ionically and a covalently bonded material. So these characteristics in general make ceramics electrically and thermally insulating, like the ceramic in the spark plug and the teacup. They are corrosive resistant and can hold chemicals, like in the glass containers. And they are hard and abrasive, like in the grinding wheel. So again, materials are fascinating. And I hope this gave you a little insight why a metal is a metal, a polymer is a polymer, and a ceramic is a ceramic.